Near the coast of North Limgrave, in a Church of America, sits a colorful merchant of nomadic beginnings.
You're tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods. There are others of my people who yet survive in these lands. If the mood takes you when you meet one, then offer them some trade, won't you? My people, wanderers all have long been spurned by the grace of gold, which is why we cannot settle, but instead are forced into this pitiful, unceasing journey. But thanks to that, things are not so different for us now, though the Elden Ring is shattered. I think this makes us kindred spirits of sorts. Your people, the Tarnished, and mine.
He tells the purpose of his journey, that he seeks a place of respite that was once known to his kin as the Great Caravan, that he shall soon leave to continue his search.
Well, even we had a place to call home once. The Great Caravan, they called it. But it's been lost to us for ages. I've been searching for it as long as I can remember. And with a name like that, you'd hope they kept some fine goods there, eh? I suppose I shouldn't keep this from you. I'm thinking of moving elsewhere for a time. My people are wanderers all, which I won't deny is one reason. But I've done all I can here, in search of the Great Caravan.
Later on your journey, you will find him on a scenic isle in the lakes of Liurnia, where he has taken a rest from his travels.
Have you seen a crow around here by any chance? You know, a burial crow, with a letter fastened to its claw. Well, if you do set eyes upon it, I'll buy that letter from you. No question. I'd give you a generous sum for it, of course.
You will find the letter on the west side of the lake, on the destroyed main pathway to the castle, where a crow will be sitting just below. When you return with the letter, he will tell you that the Great Caravan is somewhere beneath Lindell, the royal capital.
My thanks. I've been wanting to get my hands on this. About the letter you brought me, it's just as I suspected. It features a cryptogram of my people. I'm sure it's come from wherever the Great Caravan disappeared to. This could be my chance to get close to it, thanks to you. I've always preferred my own company to that of other people's, and I don't have any burning questions I wish to ask my ancestors, but there's something I need to know. My roots. I want to know who I am, where I came from, where I'm headed.
He will then move there, where he will tell you that the inscription leads far beneath the capital, though he doesn't know how to get there.
Ah, good to see you. I knew leaving the sign would be worth the trouble. The shop is all set up. A pleasure as ever.
You can find another burial crow letter in the well. When you give it to Kale, he believes the path to the Great Caravan must be down there, that he hopes to find you there as well.
Where did you find this letter? I can't imagine how it ended up there, but the well might just lead under the capital, to the spot indicated by the cryptogram from the letter. Seems like an odd place for the Great Caravan, but no amount of thinking will change anything. I'll be heading straight there after some preparation. Once again, I find myself in your debt. I hope you can join me at the Great Caravan, in fact. Who knows what wonders there might be to trade.
On your search for the Great Caravan, you will find the subterranean shunning grounds, a disturbing sight, a place filled with diseased and mutilated omen, showing how the city above is only a cover for the vile tendencies of the wealthy royals and their abuse of those they see undeserving of life. As you travel deeper through sewage pipes and abandoned paths, you find a lift that takes you to what may have been a cathedral, long since abandoned, Inside, you find an omen draped in fine linen. Long, unruly horns jut out from his head, and a large ceremonial trident. He summons his power from an outer god of blood. After you finally dispel him back to his land, behind the altar, you find a large pit with a winding staircase leading to the bottom. Covered in the dead, infirm, and insane, hundreds of nomadic people locked away for decades, or maybe even centuries. A mere husk of the Great Caravan. At the bottom of the pit, in a large room of unknown origins, with a very large inscribed door in front of you, we once again find Kale.
You, is it? Did you see what they did to my ancestors? The whole clan buried alive. Sick. Maddened. Husks of themselves. You heard their moans. They're hardly human anymore. They think we worship the three fingers, that we called the maddening sickness down upon them. Well, if that's what they expect from us, then that's what they shall get from us! The world of grace and its people should have been content to see us sink between the cracks, but to have intruded upon our solace, having broken us upon their whims, never forgive any of you.
Sickened to your very soul, and with a desire to bring an end to all, you go through the door. You must let go of everything you hold close. Inside is an ancient relative of the two fingers, mangled and downtrodden. It's locked away. It's wretched, and yet you find solace as it holds the end to all. No more misery, no more anguish, only everlasting rest. It embraces you, searing your flesh and burning your eyes, but it doesn't hurt. It's comforting. Then they release you, gifting you a new purpose to burn it all away.
I should apologize to you. It's my fault that we stumbled into this mess. Wait. What's that? That burn. You've inherited the flame of frenzy. Oh, that's it. That's what I need. To melt away the curses, suffering, and despair. And the order entire. The yellow flame of chaos.
He will then meet his end, but not after, finding solace, knowing that his people will suffer no more.